As you may know, I made a Stardew Valley Hunger Games type thing. But then I remembered this old trend where we used to Google Translate things tens, hundreds, thousands of times. And I thought, let's do a Hunger Games Stardew Valley thing. But instead, let's Google Translate everything 10 times. Let's get right into it. Okay, here's our cast. But before we begin, let's give them some Google Translated names. Alec, Elliot, Harvey, oh, that one was normal, was found, Sebastian, Saint, Abigail, Amelia, Decoration, Leia, Maru, Scent, Carolina, Clint, Meteor, Dwarf, the first one, Day, Line, Yes, The Atmosphere, Technicians, Cherub, Phil. We've got Lewis, Linus, me, for example, the old one, Robin, Man, Vincent, Willie, but spelled differently, Magician, Farmers, and Grandfather. Let's get right into it. So essentially what I do is I copy and paste this information, bring it to this amazing website called Hypertranslate, put it in the input, set it to 10, click translate, and it'll take some time and then I'll read it out. A trumpet is given when the fireworks are going on. Louis drew his sword. Marnie runs up to the cornea. Sandy finds Sebastian hiding in the cornucopia, but Sebastian kills him. Maru exploded, leaving the scene soon. The grandmother ran away from the horn. Couples avoid the cornea. Penny came out with fire and rope. Ken got rid of the cornucopia. Leia broke Sam's nose with a basket of bread. Shane is at the cornucopia looking for resources. Vincent is in the cornucopia looking for resources. Ham escapes from the cornucopia. The corn is running away. Gazin has knives in his hand. Evelyn took all the food she could. The witch ran away from the horn. Emily took the bottle of wine and the scar. Clint and Linus fight over the bag. Linus resigned and retired. He's old enough to. Alex escapes from the cornucopia. Will and Caroline fight over the box. Willie strangles Carol with a belt and chases after her. Paul escaped from the cornucopia. Robin ran towards you. Jazz comes from horns. Probus hit the cornea. Pierre removed from the cornea. Georgie ran towards Rakovna. The lion ran away from the cornucopia. Cullen took his bag and stepped back. Demetrius took the bottle of wine and the meat. Harvey runs into a cornucopia. And Elliot broke Abigail's nose with a basket of bread. Let's continue. Day 1. Leia goes fishing. Billy chases Gus. That is just not Gus. Evelyn accidentally blows herself up in a mine while trying to do it. Do it with who? Abigail, Demetrius, Leo, and Harvey followed and paid another tribute. Ooh, how much? Robin comes looking for Marnie. Judy treats Sebastian's wounds. Kent was in charge of filming. Oh, so he's on our side. Magicians and farmers look for resources. Penny is building a cabin. George boasted again. An old man is healing his grandfather's wounds. Linus cuts off Clint's head with his sword. Hips reach height. Elliot was pricked by a thorn while picking berries. Wait, is that just the same thing? More glory for Emily, Gnome. Oh, that's Gnome. Haley, Vincent, and Gus. Shane tends to Louis' wounds. Pam runs away from Alex. Let's proceed. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Sandy, Maru, Caroline, Evelyn, and Clint. Night begins to fall. Leia and Goo talk about living things. Pierre left the witch in her shelter. Vincent saw the fire but hid. Emily saves George, Willie, and Alex from the fire. Sam is forced to either kill Dimitri or the village. He doesn't want to kill anyone, so Sam kills him for him. Okay. Linus and Harvey get together and decide to get dressed for the night, as opposed to running buck naked. Marnie tried to sing herself to sleep. Penny beats Pam in a duel that saves her life. Robin received clean water from an unknown support. Louis didn't know where he was. Sean prepares the food before putting out the fire. Nanu, Krobus, Leo, and Haley tell ghost stories to revive their spirits. Elliot kills his grandfather with a knife. That is not his grandfather. Sebastian, Kent, and Jody sing along, and Abigail fell asleep. Day 2. Robin surveyed the scene. Gus tried to stab a fish with a trinnet. Probus searched. Pam investigated what happened. Leo went upstairs. Linus looked over to see what had happened. The woman received an axe from an unknown sponsor, and Harvey received the axe from an unknown patron. Emily tells Demetrius to kill her. He refuses and leaves Emily alive. Haley built a cabin. Alex, Louis, Penny, and the farmer look for other crops. Will made a wooden spear. Judy defeats Vincent in a fight and spares his life. Now Shane and Pierre work together. Ken heals the witch's wounds. Sam tried to sleep all day. Sebastian went to higher places. Does that mean he's dead? Marnie defeats Leo in battle but spares his life. Abigail stops Elliot several times as he dies with a C. George is looking for water. Let's continue. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Jazz, Grandpa, and Elliot. Night 2. Pierre receives an explosive device from an unknown sponsor. Demetrius leaves Harvey in his shelter. George drags Pam, Loy, and Leia away from his fire. Drags them? On the way back, the farmer stabs Gus. The magician screams for help. Penny receives fresh food from an unknown customer. Shane passed out from exhaustion. Marnie defeats Kenneth in a fight, but spares his life. Leo received medical treatment from an anonymous sponsor. Emily heals her wounds. Probus tries to sing himself to sleep. Willie tells Alex to kill him. He refuses and keeps Willie alive. Judy tries to cure her infection. Vincent defeats Haley in battle but saves her life. A quiet soul whispers. Robin receives fresh food from an anonymous patron. Linus was up all night. Sam tries to cure his infection. Sebastian lost his place in his book, and Abigail wakes up from a nightmare. Day 3. Penny receives an axe from an unknown guardian. Pierre Peach. Thanks, Leo, Haley, Marnie, and Judy. Louise found a cave. Robin and Linus worked together all day. Vincent went to the cities. Abigail cheated on Pam. When did they even get together? Willie needs more respect. The witch is hiding in the woods. Demetrios hid in the forest. George took some fruit from the tree. The farmer, Sebastian, and Alex need more credit. While trying to retrieve a mine, Sam accidentally explodes. Krups saw smoke in the distance but decided not to investigate. Kent startles the elf. Harvey took it to the next level. Emily defeats Shan in a battle but loses her life. And Leia makes arrows. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Gus and Sam. Night 3. The bower was asleep. Sebastian often hurts Robin. Harvey invites Kent to kill Shan at the witch house. He decided to kill the witch. His will is guided by an invisible guardian. Lino, Judy, Abigail, and Leia were still asleep. Emily and Haley dream about makeup. Crab, Vincent, Demetrius, and Lois are on a dangerous mission to kill each other. Today, he is thinking about the house. Pierre received the shoulder of an unknown guard. George cuts Penny with the rope. Marnie gets fireworks from an unknown donor. Prim slept through the night. Alexei warmed the old man. I love how many different names have been used for the dwarf. I feel like we've gone very far away from the plot, but also I feel like it's slowly getting worse. Day 4. Haley comes back and beats the farmer. Alex runs over Shane and burns his leg. He opened the river around him. Leo and Willie worked together all day. Pierre listened to Linus and Leah's story from a distance, looking for water. Abigail is afraid of George. Sebastian, Harvey, and Robin were all very friendly. A little too friendly, Robin? Emily is looking for water. He buys fresh produce from an unknown sponsor. Damn, Marnie, you're a dude now. Judy steals the Count's stuff without anyone noticing. Since when is Kent the Count? 7 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. The Wizard, Probus, Vincent, Demetrius, Lewis, Penny, and Haley. Let's continue. Once again, another new name for the dwarf. Elders cook food before lighting the fire. How do you cook it before lighting it? Harvey and Leo discuss another tax issue. For real, those taxes are brutal. Willie attacks Alex and kills him. Emily died of an infection. George accidentally ate a poisonous fruit. Pam, Farmer, Sebastian, Abigail, and Kent are sleeping. Leia fell asleep. Linus tried to sleep. Marnie receives fresh water from an unknown donor. Robin is at risk of injury. Shane dies after Judy falls. And Pierre receives balls from an unknown donor. What happened to yours, Pierre? Day 5. Pam, Farmer, Willie, Gnome, and Robin are looking for treasure. Oh, Pierre Sebastian won. Wow, they just get to win like that, huh? Abigail killed him. Marnie is looking for water. Leia kills Lena with an axe. Yo, Lena? The female version of Linus? GOT is hurt. Harvey heard Leo and Kent talking in the distance. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Alex, Emily, George, Shane, and Linus. Night 5. Abigail, Leo, Leia, and Pam find and kill Bonnie. Bonnie's my favorite in Five Nights at Freddy's. Aww. Willie buys an axe from an unknown employer. Was it Morris? Was he hiding in the bushes? Sebastian, Kent, the farmer, and Pierre tell ghost stories to lighten the mood. Judy leaves Harvey where he is. Good call. Marnie receives medical assistance from an unnamed donor, and Robin enjoyed his injury. Did you now? Did you enjoy your injury? Day 6. Robin wants more presents. Abigail used her arrows. Willie asks for an extra gift. Harvey, Jody, Sebastian, Pam, and Marnie find and kill Leia. It's basically the same sentence. Kent takes fruit from a tree. The lion and the farmer are looking for a gift. Oh, that's nice. Who are we giving it to, Robin or Willie? And Pierre died on the way out of court. Is it because you took someone's balls? I'll admit, that was kind of weird, bro. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. The dwarf, Leia, and Pierre. Night 6. Judy and Leo embrace passionately. Hey, yo, that is a child. Bad Judy. Marnie, Robin, Sebastian, Pam, and Farmer stood up and went back to bed. The Count cannot be persuaded to kill Abigail. Harvey destroys Willie's things while he is asleep. The feast. The corner was filled with food, weapons, tools, and gifts from the victim's family. They are pretty much victims, aren't they? Marnie decided Marnie decides to go to a concert. Judy, Sebastian, and Willie begin to fight, but Sebastian escapes as Judy kills Willie. Harvey decides to go to the event. Pam, Leo, and Robin hunt down and kill the farmers. Abigail then entered the shaft. Oh my. Day 7. Robin buys an axe from a stranger. Marnie kills Pam with an axe. Leo breaks his leg and runs away from Sebastian. Dang! He breaks his leg and then runs away. They all followed Harvey. They're all just gaining together to follow this Harvey dude. That's fair. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Kent, Willie, the farmer, Abigail, and Pam. Night 7. Harvey drops Robin off at his house. Sebastian cooked the food before turning off the heat. That's a good idea. Rizvi was on fire. Rest in peace, Rizvi. Marnie has had enough of her things when she sleeps. Day 8. Robin built a house. Fair, she does that. Sebastian receives medical supplies from an unknown donor. Regiva was injured. Her name is just changing so much. Harvey turned and punched Leo, and Marnie looked at the river. She's just enjoying the scenery. She's doing her own thing. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Leo of District 8. Night 8. Against Marnie and Sebastian, Robin and Harvey are safe. That was such a simple way to put it. Jody was crying herself to sleep. Day 9. Judy needs oil. Robin hit Harvey in the head with a rock. 3 cannon shots can be heard. Marnie, Sebastian, and Harvey. And finally, night 9. Jody gently puts a knife in Robin's head. And I guess the final translation is the 7th chapter is about family. So congratulations, that. Like the video, subscribe, and let me know who you want to see in future videos. Bye!